Alright, so here's now I'm getting ready to do some fence. Right. Open this up, get the light in. So I knew I was going to move this because it's in an inconvenient spot. Let's just say that. And it's really sucks putting on by yourself. Because you gotta like pick up the auger, have it standing straight up, put it on a board. That way it's higher up and you can get this front arm right here on, and you have to balance it while you're doing that. So it kind of sucks by yourself. So we're going to be moving that today. Now, I thought about I could blow this wall out because I've got a door. I do have another door. I could just slide over. But then I'm like, well, it's just something else I gotta do, and then it's kind of right in the way because by the time I put posts here, which is what I'm gonna do, and then I'm just gonna have to move these again, and so then I was like, well, then I'll put it on one of these front runner beams here. And I was like, well, sometimes I have to pull in the trailer like such. And then it's kind of right here in the way. It'd be hanging in the way. And I was like, well, then I'll put it back on this one. Then it'll be too high off the ground, and then it'll drag my trailer every time I take it off. But I'm going to use this gantry crane here to put it up in the air. So then I was like, well, I'm just going to put it off the front. And then it'd be easy access. Just slide the one over, hook onto it, drive off. I thought about putting it over here, but then I got my firewood stand right here. Granted, it's going to be there. And then I'm going to have it in here, fallish, winterish, till springish. So I'm like, well, it's going here. I made my mind up. So that's what we're going to do today. Get this prepped, because it's not fun putting that on. It's a workout, honestly. You gotta balance it. You gotta hold it up. You gotta hold the auger in. You gotta it just sucks. So that's what we're gonna do. I went and got a 14-foot board. This is like 12-ish, 12 and a half-ish. I've got a nail up here I gotta pull out. We're gonna set it across, but I need to flatten where it's gonna sit at. That way I got better contact on that tree post. I need to do the other side. It's got electric to it. The electric's been disconnected since I did the barn door. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. Alright. Got that side notch down. Sawdust is just a falling. Aggressive chain, not ideal. And this side over here I'm not going to notch because there's just is tight. So let's get that board and we'll get some timber locks and washers and get her going. Now I need to go get the step ladder and get this gantry crane and the upper chain off there, which it looks like a mess. And then we'll put it over here. Do that real quick. Well, that's the gist of it. Oh, excuse me. I figure this was the best location with what is going on right now. I can swing it out of the way, strap it over here, and get rid of it, and do something with these barrels because they're just there for the moment. Path to get premium wood out or whatnot. But yeah. I feel like this was the best option because I want things to be efficient and smooth because I typically do everything myself, you know. I don't really have the option to have help, so I have to find ways to do things practically myself. But yeah, I figured we can swing that out of the way and still get my trailer in and out. I think it would be better than the spot back here because I just put it there to get it off the ground because I didn't have all this wood at the time. And then it just kind of, because it used to just sit right next to this post, but then I had to move it because of the wood, and then the wood's, you know what I mean. And I figured I'm going to put, if I can get some locust trees cut and have some posts ready to go, if I need some, I'll just put them here. And if they start to go bad, I'll put them in the stove. You know what I mean? But yeah, I just feel like this will be because right now I'm going to have to undo the ratchet strap, let it go, undo the chain, let the front fall, pull it over this way, pull the auger up to the concrete, have the 3-point stuff out here, pick the auger up out here, and then balance it on here. But I ain't going to include putting it on today because I need to go cut those ash trees out of the fence before I do anything like that. And really, I either need to spray or bush hog, so I'd have to take it right back off. I would literally just be putting it on and put it up there. It's just, I want to be as efficient as possible. Less exertion of energy. You know, it's sad to say that, but that's just the way have been.